record types, right? Record types. Now I'm creating a record type internal. So ensure that the record type is active and enabled for profiles. This is the first record type that what we are creating. So by default, it will be active and enabled for profiles for the first one. So I enabled for all profiles. Next, select layout, account layout. We need to select which type of view we need to provide. I'm selecting account layout. That's what we saw yesterday. For a system administrator, we have account layout, right? Save. Now, one record type is created. The second record type I'm going to create is an external. Now you can see for the first one it is by default it is active. For the second one we need to ensure that we need to activate it. And I'm enabling for profiles. Next, again I'm selecting the same view. And I'm saving it. Now go back. If I click a new now, it will not take to the form, it will take a decision. Now, record type for a new record, internal or external. Internal or external. If I select internal and continue, it have to go to the internal. Else if I select external, it go to external. Okay, first decision is asking. Now what is our next requirement that we need to implement now?
Page layout.
We need to have a page layout. I don't take much time to creating a page layout. So accounts, and then we need to go to the page layouts. Accounts and then page layouts. And then I'll create a new page layout by cloning my account layout fields because I wanted accurate as same as that field, but only few fields should be mandatory. So I'll select account layout to a external layout is my new page name. Save. So it clones everything however we have there. So billing address and shipping address settings required. Oh, select all is not working. Then why they wanted to provide? Oh, okay, we can't make address field as a required fields. I'll help in doing this. Sorry, we can't make this address fields as a required fields. I'm just changing a few ways. Let's see. Now if I go to the accounts, then what we need to do? We created our new page layout. One is account layout and external layout. So still, if I select external, will that my new layout will come up? If I select my external and continue, will my new layout will come up? No. So what we need to map it. Map it. That is called page layout assignments. Page layout assignment and edit assignment. For external account, external record type, we need to enable for a external layout. Save. Now it will work. If I say external and continue, now there are fields which is mandatory, right? Customer capacity, yeah. Now, whenever the account, let's say, we'll talk about little bit more here. Whenever I select my internal, if you can see ownership can be private or subsidiary. It should not be public or other. If I select my internal account, I should be seeing the ownership fields only private and subsidiary. I should not see public and others when I'm selected my internal accounts. Now what is this field? Ownership is which type of field? It's a pick list, right? Drop down.
Yes.
In Salesforce, the drop down fields are referred as the pick list fields. So now we are talking about a record type and we are trying to control of pick list field. So we'll check whether we can able to do control the pick list values based on the record types. So first we need to take what we need to modify. We need to control the pick list based on the record type. So let's go to the setup again and go to the account record types, customize accounts, and we'll see we have any option available. So I'm record types and I'm opening my external record type. Oh, here you can see pick list available for editing. Pick list available for editing. So generally what happens if you have a record types, right? Then you can control your pick list drop down values based on record types. You can control that. So how to control that? All you need to go to that field, particular pick list value, edit it, and then remove the field drop down values which you don't need it. That's it. Now let me refresh. Now what happened? This is internal action. New external continue. Now it's not there, right?
Yes.
Okay. How to control
Yes.
this? How to control this? How to control your pick list values?
Customize and then
No.
record type.
When it comes to the interview, it's right away. You can control your pick list value based on record types. Hemant, you can control your pick list values based on record types. All you need to go to the object record types, available record types, and then edit for the pick list LOVs. That's it.
Okay, Deepak. Yeah.
So the other thing, let's make little complex. I should make this ownership field enabled if I select rating equal to hot. Whenever I select hot, then only the ownership field need to be displayed. I mean display in the sense it should enable to select a value. Until then I need to disable. If I don't select any value here, let's say if I don't select any value, this field should be disabled. So here what we are trying to do, before we are trying to control our pick list value based on record type, right?
Yes.
Now what we are trying to do, we are trying to control one pick list value based on other pick list. So one field is dependent on another field. One field is dependent on other field. So we have field dependency concepts available in the Salesforce where you can able to implement such functionalities. Let's go to the setup again, and then you can go to your fields and navigate to account custom fields and relationship, and you can find a button called field dependencies next to your new button. Okay? Yeah.
Yes, Deepak. Yeah.
And go to the field dependency, create new. We have to select two fields. One is a controlling field, another is a dependent field. What is our controlling field here? Rating is our controlling field, right? Rating is our controlling field. Based on this, I need to enable or disable this field, right?
Yes.
Rating. And dependent field is? What happened? Where is owner? Ownership. Interesting. Ownership is not coming. Something this is new for me. Till now I didn't try it with the ownership. Why ownership in account not enabled for dependent? Okay. Okay, fine. I got today I just learned something new. So standard fields cannot be a dependent fields. Standard fields cannot be a dependent field. So let me try to work with this one back to one. I'll try with SLA. Okay, I'll try with SLA services. Here we have SLA is a custom field, gold, silver, platinum, and bronze. So I'll implement here. So I'll select my controlling field as a custom field. So one question is that standard fields cannot be a dependent field. Standard pick list cannot be a dependent field. Standard fields only a controlling fields. So now once we are here, we need to select values. If I select hot, I'll enable that gold include fields. Hello there.
Yes, Deepak.
For warm, I'm selecting silver and bronze. For cold, I'm selecting platinum, and I'm selecting silver, and I'm selecting gold, and I'm selecting bronze. So you can also do this. Even though your value is selected, you can again select it. For hot, what I'm saying, I'm selecting gold and platinum. For warm, it is silver and bronze. For cold, every values, right? Save. Now go back and refresh. This value is disabled, you can see SLA. Not able to edit. If I select my value to hot, then you can see, right? Hello.
Yes, Deepak. Yeah, got it.
If I don't select my value, even though if I select value, if I don't select my value, it get disabled automatically. It gets disabled. So now what we discuss is just a narration. I mean, what we discuss now currently, record types. Okay, let's say, can one record type can have a multiple page layouts? Can a single record type can have a multiple page layouts? If I click, can one record type can have a multiple page layouts? What is record type? Data classification, what type of data you are creating, what type of data you have, that is called record type, right? What is page layout? Page layout is a input form or a view form, right? Different view user experience based on the how they wanted to enter a data. Now for a one record type, can I provide two different page layouts? One for one
No.
record type, can I provide two different views?
No.
Okay, here answer is yes. If you consider for a different profiles, we can provide different views. I'll show you how. For single profile, for one record type, you have only one page layout. One profile, one record type, one page layout. For multiple profiles with record type, then you will be having multiple page layouts. Let's go back to the account, page layouts, page layout assignment. So I'll edit for external only. For external, analytical cloud integration should have account marketing layout. Authenticated website should have account sales layout, and charter free should have account layout, support layout. You can see, right? I can assign multiple layouts based on profiles. Based on profiles, for a record type, I can have a multiple page layouts. But for a single profile with a record type, I will be having only one page layout. For one profile, for one record type, you have only one page layout. Got it?
Yes, Deepak. Yeah,
Yeah.
got it.
Sharanya?
Yes. Yes, Deepak.
Tirupati?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now, what's the difference between lookup and master detail relation? Yesterday we talked about only this one. What we discussed, master detail is a mandatory and lookup is an optional, right?
Yes.
Lookup is an optional. And have you worked with any databases?
Yes.
Okay. So in database, what is aggregate functions? Aggregates.
A great function where we can sum and we can max and minim based on a grouping the columns.
Okay. You can sum, you can get the count of number of child records, and you can get the maximum number, minimum number,
Maximum.
right? Here
Yes.
also in Salesforce, you can do those that type of field. You can create that type of aggregate results if you have a master detail relationship implemented. Where in lookup relation, you will not able to do a aggregate results. That's the other difference we have. What is the other difference we have, If you delete your account, your child's, if you delete your parent record, child records also will get deleted. Let's say I have a demo manager. I selected Salesforce, right? Right. I am there in demo one. What if I delete my account? Because these two are in master data relationship, will you all agree? Demo manager and account are in which relationship?
Master
Yesterday
detail.
we created a new custom field which is master detail relationship. You can see master detail relationship field name. Right? Now what I'll do, I'll delete my parent record. I'm deleting my parent record. The child will also get deleted. If I restore my parent, go to recycle bin, I'm restoring my parent, undelete it. My child will also get undeleted. So whenever you delete a parent record in master detail, all your child details will also get deletes. Child also will get delete. Clear?
Yes, Deepak.
Yeah. Now let's say I'm going to my accounts. I wanted to create a new field here saying that uh, okay, let's not worry about saying that I need to create an account. In account, I can create my aggregate. Let me create a new field. The other way of creating a fields, I wanted to create a 10 fields instantly, like a active, demo status, and all this stuff. So for that, what you can do, you can go to setup. We have another thing called schema builder. We have schema builder. Schema builder. Clear all and search for the object called demo manager, and select auto layout and go to elements, and you can do whatever you want. Checkbox. I'm saying that active is active is active. Uncheck it, save, and then have a pick list status. So again I entered. So if you are creating a normally, you have to click next, 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 right?
But here, here there is no option for profile option, right?
Here you don't get it. Profile level security, that we need to do. Even per page layouts we need to add.
Okay.
So you can create a fields quickly and you can assign fields at one shot. When it comes to looking there and here, it is like a time saving process. In progress, completed. Save. Now if I go to my demo manager, I don't get anything here. I don't get anything, any field here. The reason behind this is not added to page layout. This is not added to page layout. Let's go to the fields. Let's go to the fields. And you can see the field level security also is not available. Field level security is also not available. Sorry, 1 minute. Account name, this one is demo manager. And where is active? Yes. Set field level security. You can see system administrator. We have it. System administrator is enabled, right? For is active, even though I didn't enable. So why we are getting for system administrator? Because whatever you are going to create in a standard fields, for all standard profiles, the permissions will be enabled automatically for the standard profiles. Okay. So whenever we are creating a real instance for a users, we need to provide the field level security explicitly. Once you've done with everything, and then you need to go to profile, and then you need to go to profile. Here you need to enable field level security. Let's say yesterday we created partner. What is the user that we created yesterday? Sales partner users. Here if you can go to the account, click on field level security view. What is, okay, not account. We need to go to demo manager. Demo manager. Click on view. Here you can see edit access is not available. Is active is a read only, but edit is not available. So we need to change this setup. Okay, let's go to home. I created. Now, how to get these fields? We need to add down to all the fields to page layout. Click on edit layout. You have an option called edit layout. Click on edit layout and then add your fields to your page layout, and then add your fields to page layout. Save. Now if I click enter, if I make active and if I say completed, the cost to company is 300. Save. Again I'm cloning, I'm saying demo 2 completed with a 700. All 2 demos are connected to Salesforce, yes or no? All 2 demos are related to Salesforce only. Demo 1 is also from Salesforce. Account name is Salesforce. And demo 2 is also from account to Salesforce. Now, as a leader, account owner, I should know how much I am spending on demos. How much I am spending on demos. You got it? Now,
Yes.
whenever account owner logs in the system, if he opens his account, and he should be able to see how much I am spending, demo information, how much I am spending for demos. For that time, because the 2 objects are in master detail relationship, you can create your fields. You can create your fields called roll-up summary field. Called roll-up summary. The field name is roll-up summary. Click on next. Now field name is cost, demo cost. Demo costs. Next, which object I need to summarize? Summarizer object is demo managers. And I need to sum of what? Cost for demo. Which demo cost I need to consider? Only the records met and criteria saying that is active equals true. Only I need to consider the few records, not everything. Which are completed. Status equals completed. Status equal completed. And then next. You got it right. I just selected only the records which are meeting criteria. That's it. Visible to all. Next. Save. Now if I go here, if I refresh, how much it is spending? 1000 rupees. Why 1000? This is 700. One value is 7,000. The other one is 300. Like you can see, 300 plus 700. You'll get $1,000, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Now I need to know how many records are active. Let's say I'm creating a demo manager, clone demo 3, which are inactive. Clone demo 4, which are inactive. Now, as a user, I should know how many demos has been completed, how many demos are in pending. Is not active. So what we need to do? Again, we need to create another roll-up summary field. Again, we need to create a roll-up summary field. Roll-up summary. Next, active demos. Summarize demo manager. Here we don't need some minimum maximum. We need a count of records. Click on count. Only if the field value is true. Is active equals true. Insert selected. Next, visible all. Next, save a new. I'm creating a new field again. What is the new field? Total demos. Total demos. Total demos. Next, again summarize of demo manager. Count. Do we have any condition now? Do we have any condition now? We don't have any condition, right? I need to take all demos which is under account. So all records should be included in the calculation, not based on criteria. Visible all. Next, save. Total demos is 4, active is 2, and total demo cost is 1000. Is this a value information for an account owner? Instead of going back to demos, opening and counting himself, this is the right option, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So whenever if you want to implement such roll-up summary fields, you have to implement master detail between two objects. And you can do a 4 functions. This is as same as database. You can count the number of records. Either you can do sum on such fields like currency field or a number field, or you can also do, what we can say, minimum number. What is the minimum? What is the maximum? Let's say I wanted to know what is the maximum demo cost I spent on demos. Account fields. I'll say roll up summary. Next, maximum demo cost. Maximum demo cost in the sense I need to know what is the highest demo cost I need to spend. Maximum. Sorry. Demo manager. Maximum field to aggregate is cost of demo. Next. Visible. See. Now you can see. Maximum is 700, right? If I go to my demo manager, edit, if I made it as 7,000, let's say 9,000. So what is the maximum now? The maximum is 9,000. So you will get a proper information about your child details instead of interviewing yourself what happening, what I am spending. So you can have actual results to be displayed to a user, which is more important for a end users who are account owners, right? Clear?
Yes. Clear.
What are the two options that we had while creating a roll-up summary field? There are two, radio buttons are displaying at the bottom, right? What are the two radio buttons?
One is to consider all the records.
Another
Other
one
is to select records based on the conditions.
Based on criteria. Based on criteria. Okay. Clear, right? Okay. So let's say if I'm editing this record, am I edited and I save? Now tell me, is there any changes for this record? If I edited and I save, tell me, is there any changes in this record? Any modified values? Again select. I'm editing this record and I am saving it. Whether the record data is modified or not.
Not.
Okay. How can you say the data is not modified? On what basis you are saying? If I edit and save, record is getting modified. No matter what, record is getting modified. You can see before it is 5:09 p.m. Now it is 5:10 p.m.
Yes. Metadata is getting changed. Right?
I mean, last modified is changed, but why we are saying it is not changed? We are comparing the old value with a new value. We are comparing our old. We are comparing old value with new values, right? So whenever we are editing, we have a old values and we also have a new values. We also have a old values and new values, right? If I say demo 1 to demo-1, now we know the value is changed. Yes or no? We know, right?
Yes.
Because we know the old value is demo 1, now it is demo-1. So we know. Even for a Salesforce also, Salesforce knows the value is changed or not. Because Salesforce also have a functionality to capture the old values with a new values. It have a prior values and recent values too. Remember this point, I'm not going to discuss much about this, but we have to use this. Okay, my question is that whenever I'm creating a new record, whenever I'm creating for a demo for a first time, I'm creating a demo for a first time, I should not allow to enter demo cost. I should not allow to enter demo cost. It should demo cost only enter if the status equal to completed. I need allow to enter demo cost only if the status is completed. If the status is not completed, then demo cost should not be populated. What we can do here, this is my requirement. If you are a developer, then what you will be gonna do? In your technologies.
Formula.
Here, this is not a formula. This is a user input, right?
Yes.
So validations. We need to do a data validations user because we don't want to get it wrong data from a user. So validation rule is an example to drive the user functionality. I mean, we'll guide the end user. Hey, you can do this. You can't do this through a validation rules. We'll give a judgmental answers for him based on the data entry. So we can create our now the understand whenever the status is not completed, then only I should not allow user to enter cost for demo. So go to the end users, go to the users, view fields. Now here you have validation rule. Click on new validation rule, cost validation. Whether now tell me, is status is a pick list or not? Status is a pick list, right?
Yes.
For a pick list, we need to use little different functionality. We need to use unconditional. Let's say this one. 1 and 1. Answer is 1 and 2. 1. 1. 1 and 0.
0.
Why 1 and 0 is 1? 1 and 1 1 is now
1.
Sorry. Now
1.
Now
0.
Now
1.
You know this, right? But in Salesforce, simple changes we have. Instead of writing 1 and 1, we need to use and of 1 comma 1. First condition comma second condition. In Salesforce, the logical operators has been defined. It should look like a methods. Instead of having an in middle the two condition, they define and of first logic comma second logic. and you can also have your third logic. You can also have your fourth logic, but it should be inside brackets. Clear?
Clear.
Yeah. Sharanya?
Yeah, yes, clear.
Yeah. Tirupati? Now we'll go back again to demo manager. So what is our condition? If the status is completed, then only I need to check for a cost for demo. If the status is not completed, I don't want to worry, right? Hello?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, here we'll see what means if the status, I need to throw error if the status is not in progress, if I entered value, right? This is my condition. If this is the condition, then I need to throw error. So it means that if the status is not completed, if the cost for demo is not equal to null, it means that it's a error condition, right? This is not equal to completed and this is not equal to null. That means that it's a error value, error data, right? So we have two conditions. We need to consider for a pick list and we also need to consider for a new one. So this is not a normal text field, right? This is not a plain text field. If you want to read a value of pick list, you need to use isPickVal. There is a function called isPickVal. There is a function called isPickVal. isPickVal is a function to read a value. What is pick list? I mean, what are the selected field in the pick list? Now click on insert field. What is the field? Status. Insert. And then I don't know spellings are very weak. Completed. And then insert this one, completed. Now we need to say if not of is completed, right? So we need to provide not of. You understand this? This is first condition. And what is the second condition that we need to do? Comma, not of is null. Not of is null or cost for a demo. Insert cost for demo insert. Now you can see first what I'm saying, not of is equivalent, not of is equivalent, the status not equal to completed and cost for demo not equal to null. It have a value. Then cost should be provided only at completed demos. Completed demos. Where I need to throw error? I need to throw error at a cost. Say. Now I'll go back and I'll try to provide a cost for a new record, demo 5. Account name is Salesforce. Say. Cost should be provided only for a completed demo. Cost should be provided only for a completed demo. If I select completed, if I click save, it saves. Right? Clear? Hello? Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, Deepak.
You understand this logic, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now tell me, now I have a requirement. Whenever the complete status is completed and demo is active, for the actively completed demos, I should not allow users to change the status again from completed to anything else. If the status is active, I should not allow, if the demo is active, I should not allow user to select any other status from completed. I should not allow user to select any other status from completed. Value cannot be changed. Now what we need to consider here? What and all we need to consider?